Hi guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to another family reaction video, guys. And we're back again reacting to facts about Nepal.
Yes.
Right? This is our third video now.
Right.
And this is a 10 scary facts
Oh.
about Nepal. And it say it will surprise us. So let's see. Again, this is from FTD Facts, right?
Okay.
So if you're new to our channel,
please subscribe our videos. If you like our family, click the bell button to be notified.
Notified.
And also the button. We also have Facebook, Instagram. Follow us, chat with us, and connect with us.
connect with us, guys. Share.
Click like and subscribe.
I already did that.
Okay. My name is JR.
I'm Zay.
I'm JJ.
All right, guys.
I'm JJ.
You're JJ. Okay.
I'm Nika.
Please.
I'm JJ.
All right. Subscribe, guys. All right. Share. So, are we ready?
Ready.
You're not ready? Why?
Ready.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Ready.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's good to see that you made it back to another episode
Hi,
of
Leroy.
FTD Facts. My name is
Hi,
Leroy
Leroy.
Kenton. Now, for
FTD
decades, the country of
online.
Nepal has been a great escape for travelers to experience the warmth, culture, and adventure that Nepal offers. However, Nepal has several issues that are just flat out scary. Here are 10 scary facts about
The way he said scary.
Scary.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
We have-
I got scared. Okay. I mean, is this scary like ghost scary?
Yeah.
Like monster scary? Or different kind of scary?
Let's see.
Let's see. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, scary.
Oh my gosh. So, guys, if you want to watch this video without us, our reaction, the screen will be down below, okay?
Right.
Are we ready to be scared?
Ready.
Yes.
Nepal that are gonna leave you surprised.
We were just sitting in R2K and like the whole place just started, like the power went out, so everyone was like, oh, the power just out, that's normal, but then the whole ground started shaking.
Starting
Oh,
off with the
earthquake.
first one, the massive earthquake. On April 25th, 2015, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake and aftershock damaged 1 million buildings in Nepal, not to mention the loss of lives. Government and donors were quick to come to the aid of the people with basic needs.
We were working both in Kathmandu Valley and in the remote region.
I mean, earthquake is really not...
It's like there. Is it their like number one?
Earthquake is not funny, you know. Earthquake can really damage countries. So, I mean, we just had them in the Philippines, right?
Right.
We had them here in California. So,
Right.
wherever you are, if there's earthquake, oh my gosh, it's really scary.
Right.
Responding with essential life-saving supplies to make sure that families and children have shelter, clean water, food, and access to healthcare.
However, reconstruction has been very
my
slow. It took
gosh.
nearly a year for the government to form the Earthquake Reconstruction Authority, and Nepal at that time estimated that they would need $7.9 billion over the next 5 years. Many families still have not gotten aid
Oh
and
my
have to
gosh.
fend for themselves.
People's shops are destroyed. The ground's been lifted out. The entire city is in panic. No one knows what to do.
The next thing that's really tied into the earthquake, though, is that there is a shortage of qualified engineers and architects, and this is really holding up construction. Poor quality work is a result of the government agencies being required by law to give projects to the lowest bidding contractors.
Oh my God.
Renovating Kathmandu, which is the capital city of Nepal, remains a priority, though. However, in many neighborhoods, there is little to no evidence of any rebuilding taking place at all. 4 years after the earthquake, many families are still homeless, and this has sparked one particular question to constantly come up in the media, and that is, where has all the aid money gone?
For some survivors
Oh
of
my
the late
God.
April earthquake, staying in this park is a better option than returning to unstable homes.
The next scary fact is Mount Everest. So perhaps the thing that Nepal is known for to many people is Mount Everest, the highest mountain above sea level. But it's not just the size that could strike fear into the hearts of people, but it's also how prone the mountain is to natural disasters.
Yeah, you know, avalanche.
2014, an avalanche ended the climbing season for that year, and 1 year later, the earthquake triggered another massive avalanche over the base camp. There were
Yeah, because everything is connected. If
Right.
the ground moves, the snow
snow will
from
go
the top
down,
of the mountain will go down.
Right.
So, oh my gosh.
Another disaster.
that this would push away climbers and tourists, and the government waived climbing fees and announced an improved climbing management in hopes to reassure the visitors.
Giant plume just rising up. I mean, it
look
was
at
like
the ice.
4 Empire State Buildings high, and I yelled for everybody to get down because it just coming so fast.
Next thing to look at is deforestation. So deforestation and land degradation are affecting the population more than ever imagined. It is hurting economic growth and the livelihood of many people. Forest losses contributed to floods, soil erosion, and agricultural stagnation. From the years 1966 to 2000, forest cover declined from 45% to 29% of the total land area. Causes of deforestation include population growth, fuel wood consumption, construction projects, and converting forests into cropland.
Nepal's forest cover is decreasing at a rapid pace. Just last year alone, some 30,000 hectares were lost.
1.5 million tons of soil nutrients are lost annually. Land degradation is attributed to population growth.
I mean, if the government, well, they need money to do research, right? They need money to do research to make it work in a way that they don't have to do the deforestation and conserve the nature, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they could ask help to do that. And what I'm thinking is, I mean, with the lack of architects that they have, maybe they can do like a joint forces with another country,
Right.
like student exchange or something like that. I don't know. I mean, they have to do something. If they know already what's the problem, the government should step up and do something about it, right?
That's true.
Improper use of agrochemicals and overly intensive use of land holdings that are too small to provide most households with sufficient food. Of course, I gotta look at the economy in Nepal. So following the earthquake, Nepal's inflation rate hit 10.5%, but it has since gone down. But what makes it so scary is that the economy grew by barely 1.5%. Nepal is one of the poorest countries in the region, and it imports most of its supplies as well as all of its oil products. Nepal's main source of foreign currency is the hundreds of thousands of foreign tourists, as well as money sent by an estimated 4 million Nepalese who are working in other countries. Nepal also has an energy and water shortage. Even though Nepal has several mountain rivers that can be used to produce electricity from hydropower plants, it faces massive power shortages. People face up to 12 hours of daily scheduled power outages.
Wow.
That's
so
crazy.
long. Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I was young, we experienced that in the Philippines.
Yeah,
when
it's
I was
always
still
blackout.
when I was still in the Philippines, 8 to 10 hours
Right.
a day, no electricity. But that was before,
Right.
like in the 1985 something. But oh my gosh.
Nepal could not build new plants during the communist insurgency that happened back in 1996 to 2006, but since then only a few have been built, and tap water for the people living in the country's capital, Kathmandu, at
Especially
times
water.
is available only 2 hours per week. Maternal mortality.
Seriously? Water that you can drink available only for 2 hours?
Wow. So they have to like
Stock up.
Stock up. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe they should make it.
Mortality is also a big thing. There's a lack of access to basic maternal health care, as well as a shortage of healthcare professionals and an underutilization of available services. And this is really holding back the improvement of maternal health in Nepal. Improving the health facilities, as well as ensuring that mothers get the necessary nutrition, elevating the position of women in society, among other things, would really help the improvement of the health of mothers. And it's a scary thought for women that if if you actually get pregnant, chances are that you won't even be looked after properly, which of course would affect the children.
The UN Population Fund says giving birth remains a leading killer of women in Nepal.
I think the leaders in Nepal, or if they're not leaders, there will be like private organizations that who really care about the country could start do seek help for first world country like the United States,
Right.
Europe, to get those funding, or to get volunteers from
Right, from other countries.
from other countries to help out, because if those volunteers come to Nepal, they can train these people in Nepal, and then those people can train other people.
Right.
But somebody should do it.
Right.
If nobody will do it, everything will stay the same.
A program called Protection for Mothers provides a cash incentive and has helped more than 2 million Nepali women access health facilities.
Also, another big thing is the trash. Trash is thrown from houses and cars, which of course piles up on the sides of the road.
In the water?
And plastic bags, as well as other things, clog up rivers. Even garbage that is properly disposed of doesn't always end up in a landfill. This has led to the capital city being dubbed by many people as Trash Mandu. Nepal is one of the 10th least urbanized countries in the entire world. However, it's one of the fastest urbanizing countries. There's still a long way to go to really clean up the waste, though. The second scariest thing is water safety. Why? Because water is vital to human life. However, if you're planning on staying in Nepal, you'll definitely need to filter your tap water. Water from the tap is not...
Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays. I mean, I'm not saying that trash is not a problem. Even here in America, that's a problem. In the Philippines, that's a problem. Everywhere you go, every country you go, garbage is a problem.
Yeah, it's
right?
just that they know how to, because here we have to segregate everything.
Yeah, recyclable to
Recyclables,
not.
yeah. So you have to start segregating stuff.
It
so
should
that-
start on your own.
on your own.
On your own,
in your family.
In your
yeah.
family. From there on, if the whole community will do the same,
Yeah.
then it will, like a Lego, it will fall down and everything will be okay.
Right.
And with regard
consumption, and this is
Yeah.
even if it's from a hotel. It's also recommended to stick to bottled water and to avoid
Yeah.
fruit that may have been washed with contaminated tap water.
Look at that
as well
color.
as avoid drinking anything with ice cubes in it, because the ice may have been made from tap water. The tap water has a yellow tinge to it, and it's contaminated with the E. coli bacteria.
Oh my God.
And the number one scary fact about Nepal is overpopulation. And this is probably the scariest fact because the population is continuing to grow. The population of Nepal at the time of filming this episode is 28.7 million people. And over 25% of the population lives below the poverty line, and that number is expected to increase in the years to come. Now, it's not that the country itself cannot fit the people currently, but rather the current amount of people and the current infrastructure to manage the population just aren't a match. This contributes to environmental deterioration, and rapid population growth has led to an increase in the demand for fuel wood, timber, and land to grow more food. So you made it to the end of this episode.
Yeah, so I mean everything will all the problems that some of them they're having except for the weather, it's like a Lego that fall down. Because if the government if the government ignores the problem and not do something about it,
It will gonna
more
pile up.
problem,
Yeah,
more
it will
problem.
gonna pile up.
It will pile up and then will create more problems. So, we wish you all the best, Nepal, and I hope you can get through this. It's a growing pain for a country, but nobody's perfect. Everyone,
That's true.
all the country experience this, but someday in the near future, Nepal will be, one of the best, right? So keep pushing forward, and we'll keep reacting to your video, guys. So if you like this video,
Click the thumbs up button and the like button.
And also, thank you very much for your support. Keep sharing our videos. We appreciate it. And always remember,
Be kind, be happy, and always keep smiling.
always keep smiling, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.